In this video, we'll be setting up and calibrating a dual depth scan 3D imaging system. This process lets the Ajile 3D software package know where the scanners are located in real space so that the image data collected from both can be merged. The process would be very similar for 3 or more systems, but in this video we'll be using 2. Before this step, you should have already installed the Ajile 3D software package on your PC, and you should be familiar with the basic focus and aperture setup for the system. The 3D scanners can be arranged in several ways, as long as their fields of view overlap. We've set up our 2 depth scans side by side on a simple gantry and used the Ajile 3D GUI to confirm one at a time that the working area is within the field of view of both units. Once in place, ensure that both are fastened securely. Once calibration is complete, it's very important that these do not move relative to each other or the process will need to be repeated. Now we'll place our calibration artifact in the working area. We're using 4 reference spheres for this calibration. Now we'll set the focus and aperture for each scanner. For best results, we recommend doing these one at a time within the Ajile 3D GUI. Now that both scanners are in position and focused, close the GUI and open a command prompt. Go to the examples directory and run the command shown here. A live view window will pop up, showing the view from the first depth scan. Hit enter and the view will switch to the second depth scan. Hit enter again to take your first dual capture, which is then displayed. Now move your calibration artifact to another location in the working area and take another capture. Each time you'll see the first live view, then the second, and then capture. We recommend taking 10 to 15 captures in this way, with the calibration artifact in a number of different locations and orientations. Remember, it's very important that the entire calibration artifact be visible to all scanners in every capture. When you've finished, with the live view window open, hit Q twice to end the process. The captured point clouds will be saved as PCD files in the same examples directory that you've been using. Now that we've captured all the data needed for the calibration, it needs to be processed. Run the transformation command, listing as arguments the file names of the referenced point clouds, the moved point clouds, the number of spheres used for the calibration, the expected radius of those spheres, and the distance from the scanners. Please refer to the DepthScan user guide for more details around these parameters. Depending on your computer, the calibration should take a few minutes, after which it will output a transformation vector on the screen. This is a series of values that you'll need for capturing point clouds with the dual or multi-system, so you should save them in a text file for easy reference. To check that the calibration was successful, enter the same command as before, but including the transformation vector values as an argument. We're using an exposure time of 2 milliseconds for now. Once again, you'll get a live view window showing the view from each scanner, and then you can take a dual capture. When you're happy with your setup, have a look at the examples and code snippets in the DepthScan user guide to start using the dual system for your applications. I hope this quick start guide was helpful, and if you have any questions, we're here to help.